Hola amigas, I have some big news for you guys. So today marks month 4 of drinking zero alcohol, and I want to give you guys a little update as to how I have felt the past couple months, in comparison to month 1 over to comparison of month 4. And because this is a weight loss page, I do want to talk about weight loss in general. Now, I have always lived a very healthy lifestyle, and pretty much the only unhealthy thing that I would do is drink. And what I mean by drinking is that I was like an every single weekend drinker, and I would stay within my calorie range, but I learned a lot from this break, which is still going to continue. I'm going to aim for 6 months, maybe a year, I don't know yet. But one of the most important things I learned in regards to weight loss is number one, even if you just drink on the weekends and you are portion controlling and you are still in a calorie deficit, that alcohol is still going to show up on your body. Now, yeah, I was lean before, but I'm leaner now, number one, because I'm not retaining that water weight and that bloat from the weekend. So let me give you an example here. I would drink on the weekends, right? And then Monday I'd be bloated, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Come Friday, I would look really good because the bloat was gone, but then I would repeat the cycle. So every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I looked bloated. There was only one day where I actually looked good. In comparison to now where I look good, like I look amazing. I'm like, I can see my abs now without like trying to deprive myself or anything like that. And I just feel so much better. So that is the number one thing that I noticed was number one, my body effortlessly reducing its body fat. I look leaner, I look healthier, and I'm building muscle faster, which all these years I thought that I was never thought that genetically like my glutes just were horrible, but now I'm like actually building muscle more because I'm recovering properly. I'm not poisoning my body with alcohol. So that does play a big part into our recovery. And now in regards to the mental aspects, so if you guys are going to do a little scavenger hunt, you can look back upwards to 4, maybe 5 months ago as to something that really happened, something took a turn in my personal life that just changed everything. And I ended up moving to Mexico and all those things. And on my 30th birthday, which, gosh, like one of my videos went so viral that I spent my birthday alone. But anyways, I drank that day on my 30th birthday. And I woke up the next morning, I was like, this is dumb. Like, the alcohol didn't make my birthday any better. In fact, it ruined my massage because I had to go pee. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just things that made me realize that what does alcohol serve me now? I was upwards to 4 or 5 drinks in and I still didn't feel anything. Like my tolerance got more and more and more. So the more you tolerate the drinking, the more you're going to spend money and the more you're going to do damage to your body. So I woke up the next day, I was like, okay, this is dumb. Let me see, I'm just going to commit to 30 days. And the first 30 days, I was like, wow, like this feels pretty good. Like it didn't feel super hard. And then the second month came along and I saw the benefits on month 2. Now on month 3 is when things got really difficult because I was associating alcohol to something that happened in my personal life that just led a spiral downward in my personal life, a lot of changes. And I just despised alcohol altogether because I was associating it to an event that just changed my life altogether. And I hated it. I despised it. I was like, this is the worst thing. Like, how is this even legal? You know what I'm saying? And then by month 4, I recentered myself and I figured, no, like I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to be healthy and I'm doing this to lead by example. And most importantly, the past 4 months of everything that I've been going through, just to see the mental clarity, just to see that I have become so self-aware and I had to move inward versus trying to find distractions, has brought me to this new level of self-awareness that I never thought I could ever reach. And it's interesting because I come across a lot of people who say, oh, like I became really self-aware when I did like shrooms or ayahuasca or things like that. And now I'm thinking, have you guys ever tried sobriety? Like, have you ever been forced to just sit in your own house and really sit and think about what you're going through, your feelings, processing all these things versus paying $2,000 for like an ayahuasca retreat? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to downplay anyone doing these things. Like, I'm new to this. Like, I don't have much perspective yet, but I do have an internalized feeling knowing that sobriety has been one of the best things I could have ever done in order to be more self-aware and, most importantly, realize that whatever we're going through, we're going to go through it no matter what because of our environment. Just because you go out and do a retreat and you reach this new level of consciousness because you're in a different environment doesn't mean when you get back home it didn't fix the issues, because it's your environment. We have to deal with our environment face to face. And that's what not seeking external things like alcohol or weed and whatnot is going to force you to really face your environment, but most importantly, make you aware that you need to make changes in your environment by the way that you react to people, by the way that you clean your house or how you're organized, like things that make your environment a safe space and that you can control it. So these are just some of the many things that I have learned in the past 4 months of not drinking alcohol. And I do encourage anyone who does have issues with it, please seek professional help. Like I mentioned in the beginning of my video, I did not have any issues with alcohol. I've never used it to numb my feelings. I've never done any of that. And my heart goes out to people who do that. So please, please, please seek some professional help if you are in that area in your life. But for anyone who's like sober curious or is just trying to live a better lifestyle, I really encourage it. And if you have any questions, please drop a comment. I do plan on really going more into depth about this because it has really struck a lot of people's curiosity.